Welcome back, guys, to my sports world video number 2 of today. I just wrapped up my prediction and pre-game video for the 49ers against the Green Bay Packers in Santa Clara on Sunday night. That's going to be televised live on NBC. It's a Sunday night game. I just finished up the video, so check it out. This video is about what the first game that comes on this weekend that I'm going to following, and that is the game between Manchester United and the Aston Villa. It's an important game in Premier League. We have to win to stay on top with the other teams. And the thing here is, at the same moment, same time frame, they play at the same slot. Both games goes on at the same time. Aston Villa, Manchester United, and then the other game is Manchester City against Chelsea. The thing here is we are in joint first place. And I have a squirrel out there who's digging down nuts, and I can hear him knocking on the wall here and stuff. He's like throwing nuts all over the place. I just watched him. So if you hear knocking, it's the squirrel outside. So you have Manchester United and Aston Villa. That's one game. And at the same time, Manchester City and Chelsea is playing. And the thing is, we're sharing the first place with Chelsea right now. Manchester City is like on the spot behind us, 1 point behind us. So this is two very important games. And the result of the Manchester City and Chelsea game this week, there he is again, has a direct impact on the table standing and the standing overall, since we are a point with Chelsea and 1 point ahead of Manchester City. If they split the points, they play a draw, which is, I think it's the most likely outcome. They both get 1 point. That means City comes up to the same point as we are right now, and Chelsea goes up to 11 points. So Man City goes up to 10, Chelsea goes to 11. We are at 10 before we play this game against Aston Villa. If a draw happened between Manchester City and Chelsea, we can, because that means that both those teams are giving away or losing 2 points. If we can win against Aston Villa, which will give us 3 points, that will take us from 10 to 13 points, which will then put us 2 points ahead of Chelsea. Liverpool, which is the third team that is up on 10 points, are not playing until Sunday. So we have to wait and see how that game's turn out. I expect a Liverpool win because they're playing a fairly easy game this week. But the Chelsea and the Manchester City game that goes at the same time as Manchester United and Aston Villa, that's going to be a very, very exciting Saturday morning. And I mean, they couldn't have planned it any better, the Premier League. This is how we want things to be. How do I look at the game coming up? I saw some positive news coming out of Manchester United today that Cavani is getting close to be game day ready. I don't know if he's game day ready tomorrow or if he's game day ready on Tuesday when we play Villarreal. I think maybe the Villarreal game is more aligned with his comeback. I think this, because he's been working out and training this week, I maybe think this game is coming a little bit too soon for him. But I saw Ole Gunnar Solskjaer talking about the how Ronaldo and Cavani on the training field and on the training pitch, is having an incredible linkage and a linking up to each other. And I have said this. Go back and check my videos, please. I have several videos where I laid out a 4-3-3 system or a 4-4-2 or a diamond based on 4-4-2, where I had Ronaldo and Cavani on top. Go and look. This is something I've been saying for weeks, if not a couple of months. So if we can play, and maybe not against Aston Villa, but against Villarreal, if we can go to, they come here because I think we play at home on Tuesday. So if Villarreal comes to Old Trafford and we can play Ronaldo and Cavani on top in a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-2 or a 4-4-2 modified to a diamond, awesome. I would love to see that, because I think that is something that can really, really explode things in the right direction. Cavani and Ronaldo on top. Think of this. If you have a 4-3-3 with Cavani and Ronaldo on top and Mason Greenwood. Oh my lordy! And then on the midfield you have Pogba, Bruno, and McTominay. Unreal. And then you can of course go to a 4-4-2 and play Pogba, Bruno, McTominay, and Sancho, and Cavani and Ronaldo on top. Ooh, oh yeah, bring it on. And if Greenwood gets a little bit out of shape, you put Sancho in there. If that doesn't work, you can try and put Lingard in there. There's so many opportunities. And what you also can do is try and switch them over so when Rashford comes back, you can still have Cavani and Ronaldo on top and put Rashford on the left in a 4-3-3. Oh my god, can you see the explosive possibilities there? Woo! But let's get back to this game. Let's not get sidetracked here. This game in hand, I am ruling out, and if he comes in, it's a bonus and a big surprise. But I'm kind of in my own mind ruling out Cavani for this game. I think they plan on using him against Villarreal. But Saturday morning, tomorrow at 6:30 my local time, what will we see? We will probably see the normal team. De Gea in goal, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Rafael Varane, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. You're going to see that. That's given. That's our Premier League back five, okay? Midfield, I can see Pogba on the left, Bruno in on an offset thing on the left-hand side, right beside Pogba. I can see McTominay and possibly Fred again. So you get that McFred thing. I really was hoping that they wouldn't do this because that makes it 5-4-1. Or no, it's not. I'm sorry. That makes it 4 in the back. So then you have Pogba, Bruno, McTominay, and possibly Fred. So you get like a 4-4. How do they want to play? Do they want to play 5 on the middle? 5-4-1? Is that what you want to play? Or is it going to be like one of those offsets where you have like 4-5-1 or 4-5 or 4-4-1-1 or something like that? I don't know how he wants to set up, but we should set up a strong team. And a strong team is when you're playing home field, which I think we're doing. I think we're playing at Old Trafford tomorrow. You want to be offensive. You want to go on the offensive side of things. Be on the front foot, as they call it. Take command. Go forward. Press. And by doing that, I think they have to do a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3 or even a 3-5-2 possibly. But you don't want to give Aston Villa too much room either. I have to stress this. Aston Villa is no pushover. They're not a pushover. Even if they lost Grealish, they're not a pushover team. They will still give you issues, and they will be fighting hard. And I'm just fearing that Aston Villa comes to Old Trafford and they park the bus on their 18-yard box. That's my fear, because most teams on the lower half of the table do that when they get to Old Trafford. They do that when they go to Etihad. They do that when they go to Anfield. They do that when they go to Stamford Bridge. So that's the problem. And we have proven that we are a little bit too immature. We're not mature enough to deal with breaking teams down the lace, ultra compact and ultra low. We have the movements, we have the ideas, but we are not like, it doesn't seem we're synchronized enough to do it, explosively. We do it slowly, and it takes time, and we can break them down, but it takes time. But we should be beating Aston Villa. I mean, the difference in quality in the squad is so enormous. So we should be beating them. And with Ronaldo back in the team, I think we're all. Is it going to be one of those beatdowns? Is it going to be one of those you pummel a team? I mean, Aston Villa is so unpredictable sometimes. It can be a team you beat 1-0, you can beat them 2-0, 2-1, something like that. And on a good day, they give you a struggle. But then other times, they just completely fall apart. And I have seen teams beat them like 6-0, 6-0, 6-1, 7-0, 7-1, 5-0, 4-0. So it all depends on what kind of day Aston Villa has. And of course, it depends on what kind of day we have too. Um, but I'm expecting something along what we did against Newcastle. I think the Newcastle game will be a good blueprint for what this game will turn out to be. So I'm thinking we're going to be bumping heads for a little bit, and we have to work hard for this win. It's going to be tough. I don't know. Do I going to go 3-0, 3-1 like I did against West Ham? I think West Ham are a better team than Aston Villa, for sure. I want to say we probably win this game, and I want to stick to 2-0. A 2-0 win over Aston Villa. It is my prediction. And I think you get both goals from Ronaldo. 2-0 sounds like a good result. I will be happy with a 2-0 win. So, and because here's the problem. Here's the problem with this game. We have to be careful, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knows this, and the coaching team knows this, and the player knows it too. This can be like a brake pad. This can be like a party pooper for us. Okay. We play a very important game in the Champions League on Tuesday against Villarreal at Old Trafford. At least we don't have to travel. So Saturday to Tuesday, that's Sunday, that's Monday, so you get 2 days off before you play another game. Who do you play against Aston Villa? Because apparently both games are very important. One is for the Premier League and one is for the UEFA Champions League. So you have to kind of go strong on both, and this is why I think he will not use Cavani in this game. Maybe he will use... or maybe if Cavani is fit enough, here's the thing, if he has trained the whole week, here's maybe how he will do it. I will backtrack and redo my whole thing here. Maybe he will play Cavani in this game and save Ronaldo and play Ronaldo in Champions League. Maybe this is the game where Cavani comes in, release and kind of like take over for Ronaldo in this game, and then Ronaldo plays the Champions League game. Maybe that's what they're looking at. Or maybe he's playing Greenwood in this game from start on top. Maybe he's playing Greenwood, Cavani, and Lingard on top in this game. And then in the Champions League game, he will be playing Ronaldo alone as a lone striker. That's the thing. That's the one thing that can have an impact on this game. How do they set up this team for Saturday game, and with that in mind that they're going to go and play a game on Tuesday? I think he will go strong in both teams. I hope he will. From what we saw against West Ham in the last game, we know that a lot of those players that he played in that game, they are not even ready. Telles is not ready. Martial, god awful Martial. He should just be cut from the team. Sell him as fast as possible. Matic is not ready. And since Matic played full game against West Ham, I don't see him being in the starting lineup against Aston Villa. So that means we probably see Fred. Is McTominay going to be ready for this game again? I mean, he already played one game, but he didn't play this week, so he's probably will be back in for Aston Villa. I don't see Donny van de Beek play this Aston Villa game, just because he's not good enough. This was a confirmation game that showed us that Donny van de Beek was a wrong buy, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did not have anything to say in that buy, from what I have heard. That was a player the team scouted and okay, we need a midfielder. Here, Ole Gunnar, take Donny van de Beek. I think this has been part of why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer haven't favored him, because he saw that he's okay, but in the Dutch league, come on, Dutch league and Premier League is two very different things. And we saw it against West Ham. Donny van de Beek is not ready for this team. He's not even close to be ready. He has moments in the game where he do some good stuff if he's not under pressure. But as soon as you put some pressure on Donny van de Beek, he's not good. He's not good. Team selection is going to be tough this week. It's going to be so tough. The only thing I can see being easy is the De Gea goal and the back four of Shaw, Bissaka, Maguire, Varane. That's going to be the easy one. And of course, Bruno Fernandes on the midfield along with Paul Pogba. Beside that, I don't know. Do you play McTominay and Fred? Do you play Ronaldo alone on top? Or do you play someone else with Ronaldo on top? How do you set it up? With that in mind that you're playing Villarreal on Tuesday. If there was no Tuesday game, I'd say go full kangaroo, full out strength, But since you have a Tuesday game, you have to be mindful of that. I don't know. Thank God Cavani is coming back, because we need goal scorers that are not tired, And Ronaldo is no young spring chicken anymore, even though he's doing freaking good. But I don't know if he can play 2 games in 3 days. Can he? I think they have to kind of like rotate between Cavani and Ronaldo in these 2 games. And I see maybe Ole Gunnar Solskjaer want to play Ronaldo in the Champions League instead of Aston Villa in Premier League. Hard to say. But my prediction is a 2-0 win. It will be a hard-fought game. Knuckle game. I can see something similar to what happened against Newcastle. I can even see something similar like it happened against Wolverhampton. It's not going to be like we played against Leeds. Forget about that. Wolverhampton and Newcastle. And once again, Newcastle and Wolverhampton game is something that I think, and even the West Ham game where we won 2-1, I see a game right now ending up being something like that. And we will manage to get by with a 2-0 win. Both goals, I think Ronaldo. As much as I think Ronaldo will play Champions League, I can't see Ole Gunnar Solskjaer not using Ronaldo in this Aston Villa game. And maybe he will start both Cavani and Ronaldo in the Champions League game. Wowzers, what kind of attack that will be. Well, guys, let's wrap it up here. Tomorrow morning, I hope, I put my money on Manchester United to win 2-0 over Aston Villa. Don't expect it to be a pummeling. Don't expect it to be an outclassing game. We're not going to outclass anyone right now, because it's early season. A lot of teams are full strength. A lot of teams are not worn out, and they're going to give it all. So look for a tight game, and at the end there will be, and I'm saying this now before the game, there will be a tight game, a knuckle match, where individual brilliance at the end will prevail and win us the game. And for all you fake fans out there who says, oh my god, individual brilliance won us the game, yes, every game we play is won on individual brilliance. There you go. We will win 2-0.